what's our Filipino phrase of the week?
Take it away, Kai.
Well, this week it is, ikaw ay sapat. Ikaw ay sapat.
Ikaw
ang sapat.
sapat.
Ikaw ay sapat.
You are enough.
You are enough.
You are enough.
Gentle reminder.
For anyone that
forget
needed it.
Not gentle reminder. You are enough.
Okay. Low-key, high-key.
Yeah.
Low-key ba high-key? Ikaw ay sapat.
Ikaw ay sapat.
Ikaw ay
Say it
sapat.
again and again and again.
Even when you don't feel like it, still say it.
Write it
'cause
on
it's
your
true.
mirror.
Totoo
Or on your
yan.
windows if you're Kai.
I had a post-it era. I remember I had post-its like all over my place.
Oh, my mom's a
When I was
post-it
living in Vancouver.
girly. Shout out, Mom.
Yeah.
My mom's a post-it girly for sure.
R. Kelly has reportedly made 20 to 25 albums while he's been incarcerated. So first of all, who's letting him record? Secondly,
And how? And how?
which I don't know, it's still possible. Tory Lanez just released some music too, because he was like, party next door and Drake's releasing music. I want to, and The Weeknd's releasing music, so he wanted to jump on all that. But
Okay, fair.
anyway, I digress. So, knowing that he's putting out music, whether it's new or not, and I feel like now some time has passed since everything went down with R. Kelly, since he was convicted. When he was first convicted, there was a strong push to cancel him. Years later, do you think that people are still actively avoiding his music? Or do you think that outrage has died down enough? So thoughts on that?
I don't think that.
I know, right?
It is.
How can it die down? For anyone who has seen the documentary,
Or
it's
no?
disgusting. Like,
Yeah, it's super unfortunate.
it's very bad.
It's god
Yeah.
awful.
And I don't know how you can recoup from that or recover from that. I don't
Yeah.
think there is. Like, he's serving time. I get that. And it's not like he's out here saying, like, hey, I realized my mistakes. I apologize to these women, blah, blah, blah. And then saying, I'm making music. It's just like, hey, I'm making music from prison.
A woman's worth.
You know what I mean? Like, inspired by the same stuff that he was inspired from. Like, I personally put him on my Spotify. I did the same with Diddy, although that was hard because, like, Diddy's music, we know, early 2000s bangers.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
But, like, that's just what it is for me.
No,
I
for sure,
don't
yeah.
think there's a separation between artists and music. I don't.
And that's a good topic. And I mean, in this instance, I'm agree to disagree, or we both be agreeing to disagree, because I don't, by no means am I like, yeah, what they did was right. But for me personally, I can sometimes separate the artist from the music. But it's not something like with R. Kelly. I'm not gonna be like, hey guys, I'm listening to R. Kelly. Come listen. Like I will listen to it in the privacy of my home, or like in my headphones. By no means am I like supporting and condoning the behavior.
I think the issue
But
I have
it gets
with
weird too sometimes. Sometimes
It does,
there are certain songs and certain lyrics, and I'm like, oh,
That's the thing,
that was weird.
because
I feel
that's
guilty
the
listening
part.
to
in
this,
the
and I cut it off.
documentary, in the documentary, it's very like they talk about the inspiration behind certain songs. Right,
yeah.
You Are Not Alone is associated with a particular girl, not woman, girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They were all girls.
Exactly.
Yeah, facts.
So it's just like knowing this, knowing that these songs are stemming from
How do you
inspiration
sing?
of something so dark.
Yeah.
It's just a hard pass for me all around.
Me personally. So again, I don't think I've went to the degree of muting and doing all that. I have not put him on playlists. I have skipped songs. I definitely like avoid putting him on reels and put like I don't.
Yeah. Like I'm not gonna
all
use his
that.
music for.
But like if he naturally
things.
comes up, there is a split second where I'm like, oh wow, I haven't heard this in a while, and then it takes that second where when I hear
brings
a
it back.
verse and I'm like, yeah, no, skip.
Yeah.
Yeah, skip. I can't
No,
do it
for sure.
because of the fact of the lyrics and where they wrote from.
Yeah.
And the documentary was so real.
I'll say this with R. Kelly too. There's more. Well, one, we know what he did because he went through the court system and everything, and he got convicted. But like that, I feel like this is a similar conversation that I have to Diddy too. Is different because like it's all the allegations are being confirmed or in the midst of. But someone like a Kanye, I feel like is very polarizing because he's done and said things. But he's someone that I'm like, I feel like it's either you love him or hate him. But he's another artist where it's kind of similar.
I haven't blacklisted Kanye yet.
I haven't.
No.
Yeah.
I haven't. He's very honest. I'll give him
too
that.
honest. Needs media training honest. But
Yes.
yeah.
But as far as Diddy, that I haven't done, and I how anti-Diddy I am.
Yeah.
But I think with Diddy, I don't listen to his music, but all the people that he has produced for, I'm not gonna stop listening to
and
maybe that's
like
the
Total,
exception.
112.
Yeah,
like there's so many. Like
Jagged
I
Edge.
know.
Like, come on.
But then it's
That's
just
like
like,
your favorite
if we could just
song.
remove the ad libs now.
yeah, I
I love the
know.
song, but then you hear him in the background. It's like, ugh.
I know. There has been ample moments where like I want to use like a Total track, and then I'll hear him on the intro, and I'm like
maybe not that part.
Why? Yeah, like I don't want to hear his voice.
Yeah, honestly.
But
So if the Ignition remix comes on at a party, what's the move? Are people skipping? Or still vibing low key?
I was
What do you guys think?
saying I don't really like that song.
Okay.
Which song,
I
sorry?
never liked
Ignition.
it. I never
yeah,
liked it
no,
from
okay.
when it first dropped.
It took a while for me to like really like it, but to me it's also like just one of those party songs that would come on.
Isn't there two versions to it?
Oh, I forgot. I would be
Yes.
surprised. You know, they did their remixes back in the
There's
day.
two versions of Ignition,
Yeah.
and I didn't like either of them.
I'm not missing anything. I don't feel like I'm missing anything.
Yeah, no.
To be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that. It's like, it's not like, oh, I'm like dying without R. Kelly music
Yeah,
or like
right,
having
yeah.
the music. It's one of those like, oh, it's unfortunate.
The Bad
because-
Boy is a bigger hit than
The Bad
R.
Boy
Kelly.
one is a
Sure,
bigger hit.
yeah.
That was like,
That was
the
a hard
culture.
one.
That was
Like, that's like
movement.
majority of
that
my
was a
playlist.
That's the
time. That was
soundtrack
an
of
era.
our whole
Fact.
Yeah.
Our
adolescence.
for real.
It's literally the soundtrack of like my growing up.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
for sure.
Defined us.
So speaking of getting penalized for things that you shouldn't be doing,
Oh,
we got a homegirl, and maybe some of you guys
Segue.
have seen them out, or maybe you guys have seen this story. I tried my best to confirm if homegirl's Filipina. I don't know. She kind of looks like it,
She
but
look it. She
I'm not
look it.
sure. We'll see. She could, be someone else. But Nelly Diala. She's a flight attendant with Alaska Airlines. She was fired after posting a twerking video filmed on an empty aircraft during a layover. So the video went viral on TikTok and Instagram with the caption, "Ghetto till I die, don't let the uniform fool you." Diala has
Wait, that was her caption?
That was a caption. So
Her caption.
Her caption, not helping me.
Oh.
Not helping. Diala had been with the airline for over 6 months before her termination for allegedly violating Alaska Airlines' social media policy. Duh. After her dismissal, Diala expressed frustration on social media, posting the video with the caption, "Can't even be yourself anymore. Hashtag discrimination is real." Girl.
Camille, please.
Sorry, I'm like really trying here.
We're going to add to the story now. She also then launched a GoFundMe campaign to gain financial support, explaining that the video was a lighthearted clip recording during a layover and celebrated the end of her probation period. She claims her termination was abrupt and unfair, accusing the airline of not allowing her to defend herself or undergo a proper investigation. She expressed the devastation of losing her job and reflected on how her careful approach to sharing online had not previously led to issues. The incident sparked mixed reactions online. Some defended her actions, while others emphasized the importance of workplace policies. So, for both of you guys, before we kind of end things off here, do you think Nelly should have been fired for posting the video, or was this an overreaction by Alaska Airlines?
She definitely, the right action was taken here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Girl,
I think.
what are you
What were you
doing?
thinking? What were you thinking?
Facts.
You
Yeah.
weren't thinking.
Yeah.
And just for those who are curious, her GoFundMe has been deactivated. It's no longer accepting
Oh,
those
she tried it.
donations. She got 3,312 USD. That was raised. But yeah, no, definitely think no ifs, ands, or buts, no questions, no doubt in my mind, the right action was taken.
Yeah. Yep.
My whole thing is that if you are celebrating something that is in fact labeled as probation,
Yeah.
I
Girl,
don't
you
think you
just let you go.
I don't think you choosing to celebrate your probation with something that would go against the probation
Yeah.
is like why?
So was she newly hired, or she was already previously
I think
She
it
was
like,
suspended?
No, she was hired, and
So she's
like I
newly
think the
hired.
6
She
months
just
was her
finished her
probation.
She just finished her
So
training.
those rules and regulations should be fresh in her mind because she just finished the training.
Facts.
Okay, just wanted to clarify.
Also, I think that in this day and age, and as someone who is now, traveling,
Yeah.
why would you choose celebrating in the airplane to be
in your
the
uniform.
spot?
Yeah.
Like you could have celebrated anywhere, literally.
Yes.
Literally.
Literally.
And you chose the airplane aisle.
Yeah.
And it's...
I'm not taking away, I'm not telling you to not be yourself or be authentic.
Absolutely.
Just
You know
don't
what
be
I mean?
yourself at work.
But at the end of the day, no. But at work,
And on that
still a place of business. There are rules. That's part of
You're
your training.
representing the brand. You're
Yeah.
representing the company. That is literally what they're paying you for.
No, I worked for a company. They had a whole training session, and they basically said if your page is not private, then there was like a hashtag that you have to say my thoughts represent me, so that then the company is not responsible for anything that you do online. But this is a serious thing in this day and age with social media. You can't be posting twerk videos on behalf of Alaska Airlines in your uniform on their plane.
And when you talk about airlines, we're also talking about like public security. You know what I mean? Like there are so many layers that she's not even considering.
Exactly.
Right? So if like, I don't know.
Clout is one hell of a drug.
And I think to add insult to injury, the caption didn't really help.
Yeah, girl, come on.
The caption wasn't even like, oh, I'm so excited for this next step. Like it was.
My career's about to take flight.
Yeah.
I think to pull the
Nice.
I'm like, I'm being
Nice.
discriminated against. It's like, no, you broke the rules.
Yeah, literally, plain and simple.
No one
Like,
discriminated anything. You made a bad decision.
So be you,
Yes.
but yeah.
Don't get
Just not
fired,
at
girl.
work.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Still gotta keep
there's,
the job.
There's a
got
time and a
bills.
place, like, or just there are parts of you can show, just not
Yes.
that part.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Time and place.
I don't know. Unless you disagree with us. I don't know. You tell
Yeah,
us.
let us
But that's
know.
just our
That's
POV.
we got 2 stories, 2 headlines. I'm just gonna pick one at random. This one seems really juicy, so I'm gonna go in. Okay, am I bustos for refusing to give up my college fund to help my parent with their debt? I just started college this year. Ever since I was little, my grandparents set up a college fund for me, and it's the only reason I can afford school without taking on massive debt.
Okay.
My parents always knew about it, and it was always meant for my education. Recently, my parents have been struggling financially due to bad investments and overspending.
Oh, snap.
They sat me down and asked me to use my college fund to help them pay off their debts. They said that since they raised me, it's only fair that I help them now that they're struggling.
Not the guilt trip.
I said no. I told them I was grateful for everything they've done, but this money was specifically for my education, and I wasn't going to throw away my future.
Damn.
They got upset and said I was being selfish and ungrateful. My mom even cried, saying she never thought her own daughter would turn her back on them.
Damn, Mom.
Now my parents barely talk to me. I feel horrible, but at the same time, I don't think I should have to sacrifice my future because of their financial mistakes. Am I bustos for refusing to give up my college fund?
Who wants to start?
No.
In short.
In short.
I don't think so, because, and not to take anything from the parents and all the work they've done and all the, but I mean, ultimately, like, and I'm talking from my standpoint, the parental role is that so the child can further in their, and advance in their future. So I think like doing that kind of goes against that. So I say no for that fact. I mean,
Yeah.
and I think making them feel bad about it is, that's a tough one.
I think that's where my opinion differs. Do I think you're bustos? No. But instead of like, yeah, I'm not gonna make you feel bad, but I think I would also still try to find some kind of way to be like, look, Mom, Dad, I can't give you the money, but let's do a budget sheet. Let's work through this.
Okay,
or
yes.
see, okay, you're spending too much here. Like, I guess be proactive about it and help. I can help you in another way. I just can't financially.
I can't give you my future, but I can try to figure out what we can do.
Yeah. And I'm also gonna throw in, it's also one of those, like, I feel like Filipino families or immigrant families, like, there's also that, like, I get it. Like, sometimes it's like, yo, whoever has it, we all just gotta figure it out and make sure, like, no one gets too deep. Like, there's that kind of, like, pack mentality, which I get. So I
Fair.
think I would also look at it and be like, you know what? Maybe I'll buy my books used, and then that frees up this amount, which then I can contribute. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's like, my immediate is like, no, you're not busted for keeping that money, but then it's like, I would still have a solution-oriented mind to be like, okay, well, what can we do with what we currently have?
Yes.
That's my take on it. Cam?
I agree. I think, and I don't know if this is just like an older sibling thing, because, you know, I do have a big role that I play within my family.
Yeah.
I mean, we all do, but you know what I mean. Like,
No, I get it, yeah.
There's just a lot that I've taken on. And I feel like while it's maybe not my responsibility per se, like I would have done the same thing. I would be like, okay, well, because assuming they're homeowners, right? Yeah. And if you guys have credit card, because it said bad debt and bad investments, which is probably like their accounts, right? Maybe look at selling the house and, you know, offsetting some of that and using it to pay off your debt. I don't know. Like, it just, there just seems to be like a lack of conversation. So I agree, like, you're not bastos for saying no, but if there was a way to work with it, or like, you know, can I maybe delay? I don't know.
It doesn't have to be so dry. Like, it doesn't have to be so definitive of like, it's no, don't talk
Especially
to me.
Especially like, do you live in their house? Like, is this going to affect you?
Valid
like,
questions.
I don't know.
How are you contributing weekly?
Yeah,
like, there's so much context that is required.
Exactly. Like, are you living there rent free? Have you been living there rent free? Because they said they took care of you. Maybe I don't really necessarily agree with like you owe them. Like, they feel like you owe them. Like, I don't necessarily agree with that.
Same.
But just like wanting to help. Like, I think that's the part I don't really connect with. It's like, I want to help my family. It doesn't, not that it seems like you don't want to, but there is no mention of you trying to help them with a solution outside of the college fund, because they're obviously so desperate to ask. Like, they're desperate enough to ask.
Which is like,
that's
no
a lot
one
of humility.
Asking for money.
No,
like,
absolutely
parent,
not.
child, human nature. No one wants to come to someone and be like, yo, I need some help.
don't have it.
Yeah, I don't have it. Like, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
So.
But on the other side of that, like, you know, we also don't know how their parents are based on their reaction. Like, my parents would never speak to me like that.
Yeah.
I really just don't. If I said no, they wouldn't be like, oh, well,
we're not talking to you.
And then spin it around.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So I can understand if they were embarrassed, maybe, because that's a big ask.
That could also just be reactionary in the moment.
But making me feel guilty or anything like that, I just don't see. So I don't know. Like, there could be another side there as well. Yeah, because
we love context.
Because, you know, there's different kind of parents out there.
Facts. I was like, who knows? And maybe the parents, there could be some contradictory trauma growing up, and now, you know, the parents are spinning it on it. Who knows? But I think we can potentially squeeze in one more. Am I Bastos?
Try it. Let's do it.
Who's going to do it? You want to take it? You want me to?
I'll read it. It's right here, yeah. Okay, so am I Bastos for refusing to help my best friend with her wedding because she didn't make me a bridesmaid? My best friend, my best friend, a 24-year-old female, we'll call her May, and I, a 24-year-old female, have been close since middle school. Yeah, we've been close since middle school. We've talked about being in each other's weddings, so when she got engaged last year, I assumed I'd be a bridesmaid. Okay. She recently asked me to help with the wedding planning, but then she showed me the list of her bridal party. I wasn't on the list. I asked why, and she got awkward and said she had to make some choices. The party included her sister, her fiance's sister, and a few newer friends she's known for a couple of years. She wanted a small party. I didn't want to make it a big deal, though. I congratulated her and figured I'd still be a guest. But then she started asking me for a lot of help. Things like dress shopping, DIY decorations, venue hunting, making party favors, etc.
Giving bridesmaids.
I finally told her, hey, I love you, but I feel weird doing all of this when I'm not even a bridesmaid.
Where are your bridesmaids?
Right? Where's your maid of honor? She got angry and said that she thought I'd still want to be involved because we were best friends.
Oh, now I'm your best friend.
I told her I'd still be at the wedding, but I wasn't going to do all of this extra work when she didn't even consider me close enough to be at her bridal party. Now she and some of her mutual friends are giving me the cold shoulder, saying I'm being petty and making the wedding about me. But I'm not going to be doing bridesmaid level work if I'm not one. Am I Bastos? Oh my gosh.
I love Camille's evil laugh. So good.
It's a Karomi laugh.
Yes. It's giving Karomi.
I don't think you're Bastos, but again, are they if they're really your friends, you can talk. Because I would straight up just be like, girl, why am I not a bridesmaid, but you're asking me to do bridesmaid stuff?
What's going on with your
Don't
party?
make me the villain. What's up? What's good? Let's talk.
Yeah, like, what did I do for you to, why?
Yeah. I can respect not being chosen as a bridesmaid, but then, if I'm not it, that's cool. I get it. Sometimes, like, a decision making.
But then don't come back and be like, why don't you want to help me? You're my best friend.
Yeah, or it's like, I didn't pick you for the team and be like, why didn't you show up for practice? It's like, no, I didn't pick the team.
I thought you still wanted to run with us. Yeah. Still wanted to run laps with us around the field?
Right? So, no, I don't think you're bustus, but yeah, talk to your homegirl, yo.
Your best friend.
Yeah,
That's
and be
your
like,
best friend.
can you tell your sisters and all of them to relax?
My whole thing is,
why am I getting attitude now? Like,
well, yeah, and my whole thing is like, if you chose people that you knew for a shorter period of time, for whatever reason that you chose them for,
yeah, make them
why
do it.
aren't?
That's literally the role, right?
That is literally the role. Why are they not helping you?
Yeah,
Where are they?
yeah,
And now, why are those people giving me attitude, and why are you allowing it?
Yeah.
exactly.
I thought you're my best friend.
Yeah.
Or even if you still weren't gonna make me a bridesmaid, and you come back and you're like, honestly, girl, these girls are wilding. No one's helping. This girl's lazy. Whatever, like
anything.
Even
any
to just keep that
context.
any
Yeah.
context, exactly. But now the narrative is that I'm the bad guy, and I'm making this wedding about me, even though I wasn't chosen to be in the wedding. Make it make sense.
Camille, please.
Listen.
Make it make
As a
sense.
bride.
As a bride, literally as a bride.
As a bride.
I did not even, I never considered asking anyone for any help. That was between me and my husband and I. I didn't even involve my cousins who were my bridal party because I did want a small party and I didn't want friends. I wanted my family with me on that day. So it was my uncles and aunts were my sponsors, my mom walking down the aisle, blah, blah, blah. But like, no, I didn't even consider asking people who weren't involved. Like my sister was my maid of honor. So yeah,
she
I put her
was.
to a little
Shout
bit of
out.
work.
Of course,
Right?
Like,
So, but anyone else? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
It is a huge ask. It is
Yeah.
a massive ask. We are not just talking about like a few little giveaways or anything like that. It's a lot.
ribbon?
No, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of
It
work.
is.
And I love DIY.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
almost hated it,
Wow.
because it was a lot of work.
It's great until you're like on the 100th thing, like
You know what I
fingertips
mean?
getting
Right?
for all these tedious
It's
tasks.
a lot of work.
Hands are cramping up.
Also, I just feel like it's important who you ask for help. Like, do I need more stress when I'm asking for help with certain things? Like,
I think anybody that keeps score is also,
weird facts.
That's the thing, right?
That's another
Like-
thing.
because you can't be upset that she doesn't want to help
Yeah.
or
make me the villain.
isn't available to help as much as you need her to.
It's the lack of communication that's really killing me here.
Are we best friends?
Yes, exactly.
So
You couldn't even tell me why I'm not in your party. Like,
yeah,
that's rude.
stay with your
Facts.
chest.
Your friends
Tell me why.
Bastos.
Yeah. Your
I
friend is
do want to
bustos.
know why though.
But like, ask her. Like, also, right? Like, that's on you too. Like, ask her.
Yeah.
What's going on here? So
Well,
there's
even
some
if she didn't
context.
ask, she respected it. She was still trying to help.
Yeah. It just got to the, like, I guess.
But there is also 3 sides to a story.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact, Jollibee reached a milestone with the opening of its 100th store, which was actually took place in Surrey, British Columbia. Jollibee has also been recognized as the second fastest growing restaurant brand in the world, according to Brand Finance. But just knowing this, first of all, love Jollibee's. How do you guys think Jollibee's food competes with other fast food chains in North America? Is it nostalgia for Filipinos, or does it actually hold its own and it's broken through?
Listen, Jollibee's fried chicken is the business.
Fire.
And their palabok.
Yo, I still gotta try the palabok. Interestingly
on
enough,
point.
I've yet to
No,
still try it.
it is so
It's on
good.
point.
But I love the Filipino spaghetti. I'll
And-
definitely mess that up.
Numbers speak for themselves. They do not lie.
Facts.
Just was it November?
From the Stat Queen,
right?
obviously.
November, they purchased that dim sum place. I think
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
dim sum restaurant.
Yeah,
Was it
you're
dim
right.
sum?
You're right. Yeah,
Right? It was a Hong Kong's Michelin star
that's it.
restaurant.
They're expanding.
Tim, Ho Wan.
Expansion is real.
Exactly. So like the numbers don't lie. If they were trash, they wouldn't be doing
Also-
those things. And it's a Filipino. I want you to take that in. A Filipino restaurant buying a Chinese restaurant.
Hello.
Also, the consumers of
Uno reverse
Jollibee's
card.
aren't just Filipino.
Oh yeah.
So it is literally it is worldwide.
No, I'm not gonna lie. There was well, obviously when the Jollibee's first opened, it's like all Filipinos. But the last couple times I went, I was like, hey. you letting more people up in here. You know, it's not just Ate and Kuya up in there. So definitely expanding.
You got the pates.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. Last question, knowing the North America expansion. If Jollibee could collab with a North American brand for a limited edition menu item, what do you guys want to see?
Popeyes does a really good fish sandwich. I would love to see a Jollibee's fried fish something.
Yeah.
We do love our fried fish.
We do love a fried tilapia situation. I would love that.
Right? Like,
I would like to see some shrimps in Jollibee's.
Oh, yeah.
Some shrimp, some prawns.
Some scramps. I want to see some scramps.
So maybe Popeyes is it, right?
Yeah.
I love my chicken and seafood from Popeyes.
Yeah, like I want to see like
Actually,
a little
Jollibee.
a scrimp po' boy situation.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. That'd be
Yeah, that
nice.
sounds good. I love a good po' boy sandwich. What else could be? Okay, Jollibee, Filipino cuisine.
Also,
North America. Who am I
sorry,
thinking of? Go ahead. I thought of something. Go ahead.
can they add ube soft serve?
Ooh,
Like
yeah.
permanently?
But are we ready for that?
I'm
we
ready.
I don't know.
Honestly,
I can't
right
handle
now.
that.
One of my dreams is to have a soft serve machine in my own house. I love soft serve ice cream.
So good.
But if they would permanently have an ube soft serve in Jollibee's worldwide, I think that would be a huge game changer.
not
Jollibee's
ready.
paid me.
I'm not ready.
I said it.
All right, ready for mine?
Yes.
Selfishly,
What?
do a collab with Sanrio. Give us some really cute plushies or toys. I would collect them all because I went off and McDonald's had the Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, you
Sanrio
did. Yeah.
collab.
True,
So
true,
if
true,
we could
true,
get that situation or something collector's item
Yes.
with Jollibee's, I'm
Yes.
for it. I'm for it.
Oh my God! Imagine Crowley
yeah.
a little Jollibee's uniform. Can't
little
stop.
Yeah, I want it. I want it. I want it all. Speaking of toys, Mattel unveils doll inspired by Philippines mythic demon that feeds on the hearts of unborn children.
What?
Wait,
Kind of
Mattel?
creepy,
Like
but
Barbie?
let me take back.
You're right. You
Hold on,
just
let me
like,
lower my
just took a
hands.
turn.
I haven't raised the roof.
Excuse
just
me,
yet.
hiding. Did I just raise the roof up?
The mythic demon is Manananggal.
Okay.
Don't come for us if I say it
You
wrong.
said that perfectly, actually.
I'll take it. So this is, if you guys are familiar with the Monster High dolls.
I love those dolls.
So they're like
gore horrors.
gore whores,
Oh,
but not
wow.
whores because it is for
Please
children.
Google it.
And teenagers. So for more information on this mythical creature here, so during the day, the Manananggal appears as a beautiful woman, but at night it transforms, detaching its upper torso and growing
throw up.
bat-like wings,
I'm gonna throw up.
similar to a vampire.
Thank you for the action.
I had to. The Manananggal's
That is gonna
name,
make
Manananggal, comes from the Filipino word tanggal, meaning to remove or detach.
Ah.
And then
She's stressed. Being stressed.
to kill a Manananggal, one must find its lower torso, which is hidden in a safe location, and place salt or garlic on it, preventing it from rejoining with its upper body. And then, fun fact, I didn't know, because when I think monsters in Tagalog, I think of mumu and aswang. But apparently aswang is just an umbrella term for various shape-shifting evil creatures in Filipino folklore. So vampires, ghouls, witches, viscera suckers. Whoa, snickers. Scary. So the doll's name is Corazon Marikit.
No. Do you know what
Okay.
that means? Heart.
Yeah. The doll is dressed in Filipino attire of a baro, a blouse, and a long skirt, which then tapers into thin red fringes, which is supposed to emulate dripping blood.
No.
Oh, great.
She stands high. Here's the thing. Honestly, I don't think the description is making it sound real worse. But when you see the actual doll, look it up.
Let's look it
It's
up.
actually not bad. And it's like they're meant to be these like creepy like high school brats doll situation.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
So it is like
but the description is a little unsettling if you don't have a visual
I
to go
still
along
don't
with
get
it.
it, I'm not gonna lie.
She stands high on a pair of bakya, so wooden clogs, and has large wings that resemble those of a bat. The doll can split into two.
Creepy.
So in the actual gift box, you can like detach the girl so you can see it separating.
Oh my gosh.
The design of the doll is stunning, but it's literally based on a monster that preys on pregnant women. So do you guys
preys on pregnant women?
because it's unborn
Can you
children?
guys
So
see
this
that?
is her.
No,
I don't know if they
absolutely
can
not.
see it.
I'm not
Actually,
a
I
fan
think
of
you can kinda
like
see, yeah.
Kind of see
making demons seem
I don't know if
friendly
it'll-
and lovable. No, thank you.
Anyways.
It's blurry, but
crazy.
please, you're at
Google
home.
it.
Yeah, just Google it.
Love her bag.
Why are they doing this?
So-
I just need to know.
Do we think this is a win for Filipino representation? Do we think we're missing the mark here? Are you guys gonna buy the doll? I don't know.
I'm not going to buy the doll. The heck? I'm not going to buy the doll.
I'm not gonna buy the doll.
I don't get it.
A win is a win.
Here's the thing. Okay, so the description, like I said, it's a little alarming. It's a little unsettling. But the actual doll, like they have a whole line of these characters.
Is it so it's Monster High?
It's like Bratz, but
I do like
ghouls and
like, I tried
gals.
to always like get my niece into it because I
Monster
thought
High?
they looked really cool.
Yeah.
So it is a Monster High doll.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
Yeah.
that, but just
Oh, I
more
see.
creepy.
Monster
I
High
understand.
dolls are very, very. I'm a creative though, so from like a creative standpoint, like the detail in the construction of the dolls is really great, and they're not like I think Bratz are a little bit hypersexualized for me.
I get that,
As far as the monster dolls, they're a little bit more creatively like thought out.
Creatively creepy, you know?
Yeah, like I'm with it.
I feel like if I was the demographic, that age group, that tween, I feel like I'm like, oh, I'd want one. But right now, it's not something I necessarily want to collect or anything like that.
I don't like it.
like this is a monster doll.
Yeah, I get it. Just
But
like
see,
an evil
why
Prince
did?
of
But,
Disney kind of
yeah, but
vibe.
why did it does? I want to hear how they broke down her story.
Yeah,
because how they broke
that's
down
the
our
thing. Like,
story.
it seems
dark
very
themes.
Dark.
and it's like cultural versus are you capitalizing on this because it's so dark and you want it to be part of your whole gore horror
Right.
thing? Like,
Yeah.
I don't really see. Like, I think that's the part that's missing for me. It's just like it seems like they're just trying to capitalize on it because it's so dark. But it's like I don't see any honor. You know.
Ding! Add the sound effect. Ding! That part.
Outside of her bag.
Because when Barbie came out with the Filipina doll, I'm like, that's something that I'm like, she cute. I would have one of those. And
Oh, I love that doll.
And that was like traditional and respecting the culture
yeah.
versus like, I think if you don't know what a Filipino what Filipino culture looks like, and if this is your
first
introduction, this creepy
yeah,
doll,
it's weird.
Facts.
Unless
be-
she comes
could be
with
a weird
like
intro.
some type of like, sometimes I don't know if these dolls have it, but like if it's a collector's item, they have like a package where it's like where she's from, like those American Girl dolls or
Yeah,
whatever.
I think there's a little bit
Those
of
are
that.
so
stories.
expensive.
Like they have like a
yeah.
thing. But I'm not getting that vibe from this.
I
so.
think I'm not gonna lie, I think it looks kind of cool, but then if you dig into like the actual details, you're like, some of this is kind of creepy.
And like
the
listen,
whole
the
feeding of
breakdown
unborn
was-
kids is like,
no.
Yeah, like I was like
I
this,
don't want
and
that in my house.
then the first statement I was like, ooh.
Absolutely not in my house.
All right.
But on that note,
On that note, solid week, guys. Any final thoughts?
honestly, just ikaw ang
Ikaw ay sapat.
ay sapat.
Ikaw ay sapat.
Like really take that in daily. Really say it to yourself daily.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
Ikaw ay sapat.
Ikaw ay sapat.
Same Tita time, same Tita trio. You know where to find us. Follow, like, share, subscribe. Have a great week. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Ingat.
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 Not a little